Hey guys, I wanted to share with you something about the movie Apocalypse, the X-Men Apocalypse. Just go and watch that movie. And the second movie is God of Egypt. That movie also, they're telling you something in that movie. Okay, what they're planning to do is basically they are waiting for your gifts to be activated, all your gifts to be activated, and they want you to be sinless, because once your gifts are activated, they will take you out and take away your gift. In that movie, Apocalypse, that god, I can't remember his name, but anyhow, look it up, who slept in the pyramids until the sun they opened the tomb and the sun woke him up. He has the ability to make your gifts very strong, and also has the power to take your gifts, because in that movie they showed in the end when before the pyramid collapsed on him and stuff, he took away a gift of a star child, or a seed of Ibrahim. Basically, he transferred that gift from that kid into him, and the kid died. Basically, he just kind of shriveled and died. And other movies, God of Egypt, also when Thet flew to Ra, like Ra was sitting on a boat, the sun boat, and he was kind of governing over the earth and protecting the earth against all destruction, against any destruction coming from outside or whatnot, dark entities, dark things that is gonna inhabit the earth, and he kind of stood there and protected. And when Thet, he basically jailed Horus, is his nephew from that movie, the God of Egypt. He basically took something from him that it made him unable to use his gifts, which is his eye, So everything is metaphorical. It's not meant exactly like that. But anyhow, Seth went in revenge and stuff like that, because he wanted to know why Ra didn't elect him to inherit the earth. And he killed Horus' father, and he wanted basically, and he jailed Horus, because it's the goddess of love. I can't remember her name is, but anyhow, she's the one who begged him not to kill Horus, because she used to love Horus. Anyhow, so he jailed him in this like jail in Egypt. And so when Seth flew outside the earth, because he killed a few gods and transferred their gifts into him. And one of the gifts he stole, can't remember her name, but anyhow, the goddess that she had the most beautiful wings. I can't remember her name, but anyhow, she'll be in a movie. Like, you just go. She used to be his ex-wife. Anyhow, he cut away her wings and took them, and he went and killed the other guy who has the gift of wisdom or knowledge. And he stole that gift, and then he stole like a few gifts, and so it made him really powerful, and it was really it made him more powerful than Ra wanted him to be. So anyhow, when when he flew to the sunboat, and he says he kind of confronted Ra, and he says, "Why would you give, the earth to Horus' father to rule over?" But he says to him, "Well, he passed the test. I tested him, and he passed the test, and you didn't. So that's why I wanted him to rule the earth, and because he was rightfully his." Anyhow, he tried to fight his father, which is Ra, and Ra uses this like rod, and it is very powerful, and he struck him with it, like with it energetically. And Ra is like, he looked at him and very puzzled, and he goes, no God could withstand the power of this, rod. And said to him, "Well, I'm not one God." And then he killed Ra, you know, until the end of the movie, where Horus end up going to some boat, and like kind of reviving his grandfather and stuff, brought him to life and stuff. But anyhow, watch a movie, and watch that movie as the Gods of Egypt, and we'll also watch the X-Men Apocalypse. In those both movies, that dark god, the dark god, which is Set, it was supposed to be the end, coming back, the end of the world, like the timing now. What are they are doing to you? They're not really getting you ready for heaven. They are getting you ready to have your gift activated. You know what I mean? You have to have, pretty much no sins in order for those gifts to manifest, and stuff like that. And so in both movies, they showed you like, okay, only a god can kill a god. Not human being cannot kill a god. You know what I'm saying? You have to be a descendant of one of the prophets, and the father of the prophet is Ibrahim. And he asked the Creator to bless his seed, which is us. God blessed the seed and made us very powerful. This activation is going to come anytime if you remain sinless. But what I'm telling you is, they are planning to take you out and have Set. He's going to appear. He's the Antichrist. He's going to appear, and he's going to take away your gift. That's exactly what they're doing to you. They told you in a movie. Watch both movies. Set stole the gifts of the other gods and made him powerful until Horus killed him. And the other one is Apocalypse. Also, that god is the same god, Set. It's Set. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come back, and he's gonna take away your gifts. And that's what he's trying to do, to destroy the planet. He's trying to destroy the planet, pretty much. And watch both movies, and you'll understand what I'm telling you is the truth. They're not getting you ready for heaven. Don't be fooled. They are getting you ready for the Antichrist. Set is the Antichrist. The dark entity, or the dark lord, is going to come at the end of the world. The same dark lord from Harry Potter. Remember, he has a big snake going with him everywhere, and he was trying to kill Harry Potter because he is a star child. Like, he was gifted, he came into earth and stuff like that, and he was trying to kill him and stuff like that. So all the movies talks about the same thing. Horus is the Antichrist. You know what I'm saying? He's just waiting for you to be activated, and this motherfucker is gonna kill you and gonna take away your sin. Action plan, I would suggest that you go, guys. Don't be sinless, because you know what's going to happen. Go ahead, enjoy yourself. If you want to sin, go ahead. I'm saying, don't listen to the enemy trying to brainwash you, telling you like you have to be sinless and stuff like that. That's all a lie. They're preparing you for the Antichrist. Okay? So don't be fooled. They're not really good people. They're very calculated and they know what they're doing. They are gonna fuck your life up, and this is how they do want to do it. Go ahead and sin if you want to, but I'm telling you, this is their plan. Unless you have another idea, to get around this. If you're a targeted individual and they got you, and they got this tracking device on you, they're gonna find you regardless. You can't really hide. Don't make it easier for them to take your gifts. Okay? Do not be sinless. I'm telling you, the outcome is not gonna be good for you. Watch both movies and prove me wrong. Say like, oh, you lied to us. That's not how it happened. Seth stole other gods' gifts, and the other guy from the Apocalypse also who stole, he can take away your gifts. And they showed you in a movie where he transferred that gift of healing from that kid, and the kid died. How do you think you have a gift of healing? That kid was a seed of Ibrahim. The 144. All right? You see? When you see the whole picture, you know how Seth operate. Seth or Satan operate. Be smart. And if you can think of any other way not to have your gifts to be activated, let me know. But I think you should enjoy yourself.